some headphones. Fame Wolf. Seem to remember this not going very well.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
Gav!
Who goes there? This one's a deserter! Take his head!
Out of my way.
You made your choice!
Get him, boy! Over here. There, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! Get him! Stay down! Sick of Toggle!
This guy absolutely ready.
There he is! Don't let him escape! Kill the deserter!
The problem with the predator is giving attention.
Clive,
He demands.
what's the situation?
You're late!
Goes in trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail! We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections? I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
Get him! Not this time. Sick of Toggle!
Die, you bastards!
Think that hurt me,
Oh,
though.
come on.
Sorry, lad. Don't know how much help I'm gonna be here.
Get him! Not this time.
One down, one to go.
Give them all you've got, boys.
No.
This quickly.
Oh, yeah.
That's all ready. There's a good boy. Not this time. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him! Get him, boy! You know what to do. Get him, boy!
God, we're back to basics with this guy.
Don't let them get away. Well done, Torgal. Sick of Torgal. Not this time. Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. Too slow. That's better. Give them all you've got, boy. Garuda! Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy.
Pretty impressive damage. Fuck off. Sorry, Sid. Trying to avoid a lot.
Since when could these bastards fly? The war goes on.
I don't know what to do about this. Thank you. Oh my god. Nice.
Bloody time waster. Come on, let's finish him off.
Lay into it. I really had to do this. He's a tough bastard. Whew. Felt like I really leaned on my quick dodges and stuff, but I needed to stay away from him this time. I learned my lesson. Material. I wish I'd gotten something actually. It was a good fight. Not as good as the others. Felt like he was spamming a lot of
Come on.
undodgeable stuff. I just had to stay the fuck away from him. So. There's not that many. Gav, don't jump in the water. Hold out.
Shit!
Uh-oh. There it goes. Some of that hot fire. Nice. That's awesome. Nah,
Clive!
with
Give
his
me
one arm.
your hand!
He only has one arm. But then got stabbed.
Help me!
Use
Help
your
me.
Garuda arm.
Help me, Clive!
I've got you.
Nice. I actually thought he was a gunner. How long have we been passed out up here?
There. Clive
Puts
doesn't
it
have
out
your
in it.
nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over.
Huh.
Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Nice.
Gav, I...
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
He can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. We weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
The second dominant.
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So,
I'll
find out
me.
if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid, I...
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began.
That does
He
look a lot
must be
like
stopped.
Joshua. So I can't go anywhere. Alright, fine. Yes, take me back.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend! She's awake!
Oh, my goodness.
Right.
to her, you fool.
Yeah, were you just gonna stand here?
Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Oh,
Jill.
sure. Poke the noodle.
I see I'm busy here. What do you want?
I don't. I don't see that.
That it?
Yeah, I guess.
Fine.
That's an okay job.
Let's get this fixed before someone...
Ah! Scared the crap out of her.
It's true then. It really is you.
I got the dough and everything. I can back
is.
it up.
Clive! You're alive.
Clive is alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
You don't seem too in
What?
control of anything, do you?
What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No,
We assume.
that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
It's the
seems like a safe
truth.
assumption, to be fair.
I changed into him again. Not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive,
When I think back to that night, hooded man. He spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You
How
need
would
to know
going
for
back
certain.
help us find
And
out?
if what you told me
Such
is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, I...
Fire and ice.
All right.
Clive and Jill, Jill and Clive.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then.
Oh, thank goodness.
Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I have to apologize. I didn't know they were about to get
I'll see you soon
nude.
then, Clive.
I should make ready too.
How?
We've a long journey ahead of us.
Speak with Sharon.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
Oh my god.
Let's get this fixed before someone... We're looking at half a dozen.
Illegal.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
Pretty cute.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans. Nectar, you say? Clive. So it would seem. That sounds painful.
Oh, I can hear you. Wait. Cute. What you got?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
Yeah, sure.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
We just don't have enough teams to
Wow.
follow every lead.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Just Just because you take care of the birds doesn't mean you have to smell like them.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
There you go.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Curls. That's how you say
Our
it?
duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Huh. Who's in there?
Oi. Who did you bend over for to get the royal pardon? The old jailer there? Or was it Sid?
No. Didn't have to bend over for nothing.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
Can I help you?
Can I help
Kenneth sent
you?
me.
Delicious food. Or boo.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm
Just
afraid
stubborn.
so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
I hate...
I need more lumber, eh? Oh, different.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since.
Oh.
I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Alright.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Really do with a proper place of training.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Leave him alone.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Boom. Oh, no minis. Oh, that's money. Count.
Young had so many uses.
Have you come for a tale?
Level up time.
You wish to study the tomes?
Yeah, that's about
Did you learn everything you needed?
No. Let's go find that girl. Or, you know, something like her. Pretty nice. I remember this area. It's peaceful. What?
Someone's in trouble.
Spiders?
Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Get him.
Oh man. I had a big sense problem.
Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough. Die.
God. Good job, Torgal. No, she's lucky we showed up.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway.
This is true.
Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant.
Yeah, it'll smell like poop.
Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then.
Soil.
There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant? That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
Yeah, sure. After we gather this. $2. I mean, I want more than $2, obviously. Take a look up here.
Since Master Quinton took over, we've not lost a single vine to black rot or downy mold.
There. Safe and sound. Taken care of. I think that would have been the first opportunity to have had someone die. Oh, sure, it's fine.
My shield and shining armor. You can give those samples straight to the Garden Master. He's expecting them.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Mm-hmm. That's what she just said.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil.
Soil.
Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Ether?
Wait till you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
Oh, well, I'm glad I cared.
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay.
I suppose.
Although you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping?
He did.
Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
Thank you, Martel.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Those look good.
Now, my research can continue. Can really do with a proper place of fruit.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Smart enough. What? I really don't like the idea of replacing a legendary sword with something. Wouldn't mind making back the $400 I spent in your store. So here. You can have one potion. God, I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Never mind.
Off you go, then. And best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav, too.
I mean, she does sell
Yes?
a blade.
What?
I don't know.
Going purse weighing you down?
Shut up. Damn it. Fine.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Shut up. Oh, I do like it.
Make it quick. So, what'll it be?
Yeah, I can't make another one of those, and I can't enhance it, but I can enhance this.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
A Minotaur main. I thought I had one of those already. Well, whatever.
That it?
I suppose. Called him a drunk.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
Didn't want any affection. Goodbye, Gav.
You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
What's that dog? It's Lost Wing. I mean, I don't feel like any of these places are really worth revisiting. I wish I could go and explore.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on.
Homecoming.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Which, in a very real sense, is true.
Look at the fuse on this.
Where's that?
Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! You know what to Don't let them get away. Sick 'em, Torgal. There, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal.
What the shit? Oh, thank you.
Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Get him.
I really hope we didn't just murder livestock. This is actually a bad thing to have in your field. Oh.
There, boy. It's over. You know what to do, boy.
Nice. There's nothing wrong with killing a couple critters along the way.
Stay down. Don't let them get away.
Check something. I think that was a good investment. Ooh. Worth it.
Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy.
Way better damage.
Get him, boy.
I was wondering why I wasn't able to really count on that as much. I thought I was able to
There, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Over here. That's enough. Get him, boy.
Nice. There's a classy way to do it. Ooh, yellow. Alright, let's see what this is. I guess that's worth it. It's a building material. It's like a long con, you know. You gotta gather a lot of that before it's actually worth it.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
That's too bad.
Oi!
Chocobo shenanigans.
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. No funny late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
This will stop me from stealing it.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
We will see. I would like to. Alright, you naughty birds. Out of here. Come on. Come on, get on. Come on. Deliver the package. I don't see the package. I suppose it must be up here. Guess I'm quite indisposed.
Get him!
Oh.
There, boy! You know what to do, boy. Over here. Stay down! You know what to do, boy. It's over. Get him, boy! Sick him, Torgal! Over here. Get him! Stay down! Sick him, Torgal!
Couldn't quite reach to it. I should give that an upgrade too at some point. What is that? Oh. Little prancing jackals.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
Oh, an armored bow.
That's one of our branded. Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Hilarious.
Sounds about
It
right.
does, he is
Have it
incompetent.
full of Gizal greens, no doubt.
Of course.
Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens.
It's their favorite.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they?
They do.
And if you forget
Like
to seal the
catnip
car
for
up tight,
cats.
the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still,
Awesome.
I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
What about my pay? He didn't give me money.
We get travelers and merchants aplenty through here.
You son of a bitch. I'll fucking take you down. I could light you on fire, dude. You don't understand.
You barely have just...
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Where he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pod.
Here, has this thing always been glowing?
So much for all parts of the Empire.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Proper leaders and proper trades, not just selling.
Martha's pretty.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you.
Mm-hmm.
So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Mm.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Feels like there should be music.
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Nope.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Where he goes to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
Get him! Don't let them get away! Give them all you've got, boy!
Sick of Torgal!
There, boy! There, boy!
Stop!
Gotcha.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh.
That's what they do.
If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
Pretty much.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Oh my god. How did it slip your mind? It's the main blood flow of the village.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, right?
It'll be soon. Okay, at least
I hear the
that.
levies are due to go up.
Do you like that? Oh, there's plenty more of that.
Mission accomplished.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did.
Dead.
He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
Fine, but he has
It was lucky we found him when we did.
Thank you for mentioning
The
it.
creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
Perfect.
We'd be delighted.
Nice. Oh man, she paid us a lot. Awesome.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme.
What's Oriflamme?
Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late. So the bearers make up the shortfall.
That sucks. They're all doing...
Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Filthy little racist mundanes. Gross.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
I don't know if I want to.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
It was good, honest turn building.
Come and have a look, don't be
Fresh
shy.
cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
That's pretty neat.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way. Did we?
No.
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
It's enough. I'm gonna vomit acid on me again.
Sick him, Torgal. There, boy. Oh, well.
I suppose. A blue chocobo, you say? Oh, I really don't want to have to kill it. I don't want to, but I am very curious what is that. God, it's gorgeous. Back in Final Fantasy VII, there was a way you could breed chocobo. And the blue chocobo was able to walk on the ocean. I wonder if the colors mean anything here, because here's a brown chocobo, and look at how magnificent that blue one is. Ultimately, you could get a black one that could cross over mountains with ease.
Sick of Torgal.
And then you can get a silver one that can technically go over both of those things. Then you can really wiggle for your chocobo hunting. You could use golden chocobo, which could work on anything.
That's enough.
I remember what the difference between gold and silver was, because I remember silver was inferior, but it was better than black. Maybe black could only walk on mountains. Blue could only walk on the ocean. I think I remember that.
There's the Abbey.
Silver would be able to walk on
What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
rivers or something like that.
Sick of Torgal. Get him.
That does a lot of damage. A lot of upgrades. So here's the Abbey. Pretty nice. Look like the seat of evil. But, I'm not sure. I haven't been inside yet.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Oh, we get to see it.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
Ew. Is it crystallizing?
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father.
He's a statue. Wow.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Okay, wow. So people are worked to death in the mines until they literally petrify. Huh. I mean, I use magic.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
That mean I'm petrifying myself. And you're there because there's a Final Fantasy on the PS1. Pretty fast. Alright, I'm curious. Is there a shop? Do they sell guys? I believe.
What are you after?
There's a guy aboard. Battle chains?
That all, is it?
Doesn't sell anything good.
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days.
I hear the leathers are due.
Seems odd that there's only literally one entrance.
It was good, honest.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Cid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Enjoy yelling.
Oh, I almost forgot. Cid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us. And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Cid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Man, she pays good.
Cid.
Ah, Clive.
Turning into
You know
a
where I
stone
left you?
person.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
That means Clive's gonna turn into a stone person by the end of this, and so is she.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Cid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you.
Sure he...
I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
Yeah.
But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier.
I see it getting a lot more
You might not be able to save anyone else. But at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
I hear the levies are due to go up.
Let's go to the other side of town. Ooh, other side missions still.
So much for all parts of the Empire.
I have to find it. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
Not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
If you end
Come
up
on now, Ron. It's
being
dangerous
big
out
guy, I'm
there.
not gonna save
We
you.
wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
I would.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand?
Depends.
Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. Well, it's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
Fine.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
Fine. There's a total wad. I'll help him.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting. Over here.
Sick of
Over here.
Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Stay down. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Over here. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough.
This must be it.
A foul
No
crystal.
point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Gross. Alright, fine. I found it. Smells like dick. Right here. I'll just give it back to him. There you go.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Oh.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Wow. Nice. Almost a 20.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
You barely have to step out your front door.
Good girl.
That's one of our branded.
You can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
Hmm? That's a bad sign.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
Did you take the lantern? You did.
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
There he is. What's that?
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend.
No,
we were so
I hate
close.
Ronald.
I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
He doesn't believe you. Please,
Martha takes in
like,
bearers.
you fucker.
She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you.
Save.
There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog.
You really need to change your outfit.
Far from it.
I've been called worse.
Gotta change that outfit.
I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Well, not a friend, a racist. Pretty big difference. He's only friends with him because he didn't know. And then as soon as he found out, he was like, well, fuck you. Yeah, that's a racist. I think this will get me up there. Yeah, this will do. Let's just take the ladders.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Oh, sure it can.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Fuck off, Ronald.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
No.
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing.
Definitely.
Thank you.
It's
not much considering, but please, take this.
Oh, thank you. Didn't do it for the money, though. No, not one.
Bridge to Eastpool's mended.
I hear the levies are due.
So much for all parts of the Empire being...
I'm having a hard time making my way over there. That's fine.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Yeah. I really want to
mistakes. Nice boots you've got there. Hand 'em over. There, boy!
I attracted all of the monsters.
Awesome. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Get him.
I'll take that as a combo. Side mission.
Wake, win. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away.
Hmm?
You there! Over here!
What do you need?
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you?
Yep.
Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves.
Made out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the Blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Yeah.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait.
Probably. Let's take a look.
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
I'm not that man too much. Yeah.
You look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. Stay down. Sick on Torgal.
Better find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
There you go.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
Well, I have a friend.
And again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Oh, Frederick! Money, Bryce.
You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that.
Oh,
served
great.
us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
I need money, you cracker. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't have a master. Yeah, you goddamn right you fucking pay me my money. Boy, we have to leave this place pretty soon. I'm gonna start fucking having to kill these goddamn motherfuckers.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Thank goodness.
Get him, boy! Stay down! That's enough. Over here.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
You're kidding me. Imperial Province. Seems joyless
Quiet.
and quiet.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Feeling a lot of fear in this town.
You're Clive Rossfield.
Oh, you recognize? No, not necessary. We've been waiting for you.
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
Don't tattle on us. But yeah, it's good to see you too.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
That's good. We have a free place of lodging. We just got here.
We should be delighted.
Also, she is Lady Hannah. I assume her place isn't terrible. We were offered floor earlier in this game, so...
And you have been wandering the world ever since.
It's not bad.
I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived,
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Some awkward
Do you
tea.
think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
He's dead. You didn't get that?
You haven't heard then.
I picked up that vibe instantly.
Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
She doesn't know yet.
My
but I'm
poor
pretty
child.
sure
You
Clive
look pale.
disintegrated him.
All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Seems fair.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
Okay, I thought she would have offered to let us sleep inside. I was surprised.
Not after what I did.
Yeah, you don't deserve it. I see what you're doing.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning.
That'd be great.
She really has been very kind.
Oh god, that'd be great, actually. I would be dressed like a fucking imperialist. That'd be nice.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope.
Pardon all my squeaking.
It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer.
Are you gonna tell her? Because she still doesn't
That was
know.
the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
And just taking note, this is the
I
first
asked
time she
myself the same.
was told that, so unless you told her off script,
When I
which
thought
seems pointless, why would you do that?
Hundreds died. There were so many bodies. So many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dhalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer
Which
to
one?
Metia, and that prayer was answered.
Who's that little red one?
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
A very optimistic view. You're very close to me right now. Do you want to kiss? I think she desperately wants to kiss. Clive.
We should get some rest.
Why are you so withholding of affection, Clive? Wow. Okay, so Clive is very much like Cloud. He just doesn't get it.
Sleep well.
Read physical body language at all. She's leaning in a lot, Clive. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
I just like not being dressed like a fascist. Oh, this is excellent. Oh, this is excellent.
Oh, before
yes.
Elwyn became Archduke.
This is
Our
his
families would
outfit.
often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers.
God, it's sexy looking.
These clothes have been
so
in a
good.
wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
The red leather, it's excellent. I love it.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
Looking good, Clive.
They suit you well.
Finally getting to take off the fascist suit just feels right.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
And with that, I feel like the prologue is ended.
Yes, thank
Finally. It's felt like a slow wind up, but now he's not
I should
dressed
thank
like
you.
what he was. He's
It may
what
only
he's
have been
going
for a
to
short
be.
while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
Oh,
And you, Lady Hannah.
he actually managed to set all this right. I hope she gets her comeuppance. She deserves something for all she's been through. Wow.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
I love it. Don't see any side quests. Oh. The race, probably racist storekeep.
Well met, friend.
Oh, thank goodness. I have a new
See
weapon.
you then.
It's called the Invictus. And it's really, really pretty. I was wondering where the red gem appeared. It did look like the Gaia sword, but it is not the same.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Don't tattle.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned.
Turns
And
out
now
she was
that
right.
day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
You have bearers?
My bearers.
That's a trip. What? Where are they?
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me.
Send them somewhere safe.
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed.
Oh,
Many
I know
of
a
them
place
used to
they can
serve
go.
your house.
I just
and
don't.
still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I think I want that.
I'm no one's
I
master.
think I want to relinquish that.
Not anymore.
I'd free them.
They wouldn't be safe with me.
No, not at all. That's a great point, Clive. Send them
understand.
somewhere safe. That's all. Send them
You'll
to the safe
forgive
place.
an
where
old
it's safe.
man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
That'd be
It
fair.
would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
I'm sure he would be too.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that.
Everyone
Come
loves
on.
your new outfit.
Let's go and meet that bearer. He's not here.
Most days.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Another bear.
Well now,
Yeah.
unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire.
Whoa.
It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the Blight took half the harvest.
Wow.
Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Yeah, keep sweeping this dirt. And it's not going to sweep itself.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
Is he actually home?
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
About my old
Excuse
codger.
me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears.
Why did he do
He's
that?
not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
That's not good.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How'd you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Grew up here. Did you really? The way she moved her hands, like, oh, let me tell you my whole life story.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
It's not like you can leave. Never mind the stables.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Drink up now, my darling.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
What's the distance?
Look. There's someone over there.
It might be him.
It is.
We should hurry.
Looks like he's about to get attacked.
Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. It's over.
maybe miss.
Get him, boy! Get him! There, boy! You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy. It's over. You're finished.
Dude, 999 damage? Oh, that's the first time that's happened. We're doing really well. Nicely done, Clive. Gorgeous view.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Take
Your
a
Grace.
rifle.
You came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
Oh, I never forgot you, buddy.
Not who you think.
Let him have this.
Clive.
Come on.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
I believe him.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The Blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved.
Wow.
We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them.
Ducal
Enemies
water.
of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any
I'm not sure
bearer
I
in
didn't
need of one.
suggest that immediately.
Leave this
Said
with me.
something.
As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding
make
the
the time.
future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all,
I
she's
think
done for
he's
us.
interested in that. He
Yes, of course.
does think she deserves something.
I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
I'm glad I stopped my last servant from getting mauled to death on a hill. So thank you for telling me about that. Oh, nice. He even paid us extra. I don't think there are any more secret missions. Very peaceful. A little bit closer, at least.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose
Yeah,
that's
I was
one small
thinking that.
mercy.
I gotta admit, I was thinking that. Like, monsters really, though, are a sign of how healthy the land is. There's nothing
Another
here.
thing to worry about.
We have
As if the
zero
absence of
magic.
ether didn't cause enough problems.
Oh,
Take away the land's life force.
Bandits. That's the one
problems
thing
are
I
all
can
that's
see
left.
you would have to worry about.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was. Probably got to leave.
There it is.
What's that?
Phoenix Gate.
Joshua died.
Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
She offers you forgiveness and redemption, Clive. I think we should follow her. The dim. Not so certain I want to travel forward anymore. Don't think I have any options. Oh man. Fine. We'll go there and then we'll take a break. Maybe cook some bacon. There's nothing really else to eat except bacon and eggs at this point. Wow, you really wanged this place up pretty good, Clive. Credit where credit's due, man. You really fucking destroyed the castle.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
Yeah. Bones.
Let's have a look around.
Boy. It's like the most traumatizing place you could be, eh? Well, let's take a look at your skills before I take a little break. Interesting amount of skill points I have. I do stand by all the decisions I've made. Perhaps we should save up. My current quarterback. Both of these actually look quite nice and tempting. I'll save up for them. Yeah. You got some really nice stuff. Alright. Let's just call it. We'll do a manual. A proper Manual. I'll be back later.